What is up, gamers? My name is Ken, otherwise known as Love Bunny Cosplay, and I am the co-creator of the Mario Lore series here on YouTube Shorts and on TikTok. Due to popular demand, I'll be finally doing a tutorial for this look. If you want more content like that, be sure to hit that subscribe button. Hello. Didn't see you there. I don't know why I did actually sound like I was trying to seduce the camera. I was not. Disclaimer, I am not a makeup expert. I'm really not. I am learning how to do makeup every single day. Some people have probably noticed that over time my Princess Peach makeup has changed, and while that's partially true, I actually haven't changed it that much. TikTok filters are actively fighting against me to make my makeup look different every single time. Ken, why don't you just film outside of TikTok and film in a different app? I cannot. TikTok is actually actively holding a gun to my head as we speak, and I am not allowed to film outside of TikTok or I will melt into a puddle of goo. So, have you tried filming through Instagram? They're not good. They're all bad. Like, TikTok's bad, but they're all bad. Someone make me a good way to film short form videos that gives me the beauty filters, that does not lessen my video quality, and isn't changing and updating every week and a half to be shittier. That would be so good and like so sexy, and like if someone did that, I might have a crush on them. I really hate TikTok.
Is this just a makeup tutorial or a Ken rant video?
Okay, step one, I've already put in my contacts because if I try to put them on after my makeup is started, I will run product all the way down my face. So, contacts in. My face, it's clean, baby. We are starting with a clean, fresh palette. Even if I wasn't wearing makeup before that, I want to throw some water on my face and pat it dry because you don't want residual oils. I said that really weird. So the purpose of wearing primer is to not only kind of smooth out the pores on your skin, but you're also making it tacky as a base so that it's going to hold on the foundation for an extended period of time. I use these two primers. I do not think they're good. I'm just going to disclaimer there. I don't really like them that much. I know there's actually better primers out there. These came with our subscription makeup box. So we're just gonna apply that kind of in a circular motion. You're probably wondering, Ken, why do your eyebrows look like that? And you know, I ask myself that too sometimes, and Cade asks me all the time. And to that I say, well, Cade, it's so that when I do makeup, I don't have to shape or cover up my eyebrows in any way. I could just make them angry, or I could make them sexy, or whatever other shapes there are.
Two shapes.
The two shapes, angry and sexy. Does Bowser have eyebrows?
Bowser has huge eyebrows.
Yeah, where is he?
Huge.
He does have eyebrows, and I gaslit myself into thinking that he didn't.
They're huge eyebrows.
Got a lot of big things. Setting spray after you do your primer, before you do your foundation. Okay. It needs to dry. Oh, you're probably wondering, why are you wearing cat ears? I don't know where my headbands went. I'm using cat ears. So the first step when I do my foundation process, because it is a process, is to use an airbrush foundation. This one, I just looked up airbrush foundation on Amazon because there's a bunch of different kinds and I wanted to try one. This is Magic Minerals, and this one's the shade medium. So this is the shade you're gonna use to kind of bronzer your face around. So this is gonna go around the edges and on the neck, and we're gonna blend that down. I forgot a blender. And we're just gonna blend that out around the face. I'm really bad, by the way, guys, like disclaimer, I'm not super good at doing my eyebrows, which is why I shave them mostly off, is to save myself time and heartache. Okay, because the airbrush foundation doesn't always apply like super full coverage, I use another medium shade foundation, and this is, I try to use very affordable products, by the way. This is NYX's Born to Glow. It's a very, very full coverage foundation. You can get this in a few different shades, but this is one that's meant to kind of act as a bronzer. So this is another one in the form medium that's gonna go kind of around the face and where we're gonna contour as a base for our contour. Blend that shit out. Oh my God, I just punched myself in the jugular. And then we're gonna go really hard in with the concealer. Now this concealer, it's another affordable brand. This is e.l.f. brand. This is the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. I have used a lot of different concealers from like higher end brands, and so far like this has been my favorite. Like it just like it's very, very full coverage and it's really cheap, which is why I like it a lot. So we're gonna go on all of the high points of our face. Now this this makeup that I'm doing right now, keep in mind that it is for TikTok, which means that it needs to be very like theatrical, because TikTok is going to drown it out. Any kind of filming is going to kind of drown out your makeup a little bit, so it needs to be very like intense. So we're just going to blend that out. I'm realizing like after I put on the concealer that I typically go in with the bronzer first, but we're just going to kind of pretend this is how I always do it. I can feel the comments right now. You're supposed to do the dark parts and then work to the light parts. I know. Great. I look like a AI. Any cream concealer. It doesn't have to be a specific brand. It's fine. I'm sure they're all fine. For this one, for day-to-day looks, I will be using the lighter one. For TikTok, I'm gonna be using this like slightly darker one because TikTok is gonna try to drown me out. So we're gonna go in. This is the butt end of the beauty blender because I like to use the same one because I'm with the cream contour. Now it's important, you know, we're using cream products right now. We're doing cream contour. Do not use powder contour at this time. If you don't have cream contour, don't use it yet. We're gonna get to that point, okay? We're not gonna worry about going too far down the chin, and I'm gonna show you why later. Since I beamed it real good, now I gotta go in with the concealer again, but that's fine because then I'll just get so much coverage, like you won't even know. I'll be so covered. You wanna do it so that it blends it out on your cheekbones really nicely like that. And if you've noticed, I've actually brought the concealer down pretty low. Typically when people do makeup tutorials, they don't do it like this low on their face, you know? But because I do this big section of white eyeliner, that's gonna cover some of this shaping that I've done. So we wanna bring the concealer down a little bit when we're drawing it, and we're gonna kinda lower our face a little bit. Now that we're back from that fun adventure, it's time to put on blush. What I have right now that has come in our subscription box. This is Natasha Denona, and we're just gonna pat this. It doesn't have to be super dark yet. This is a base for our other blush. Kind of pat it along the cheekbones. Don't have to worry about how far down on the face it goes if you're doing this. Put a little bit, just a little bit on the nose right there. Now we are going to set our foundation so that we don't get any creases. So just one more time, I'm gonna go in with the Beauty Blender right under my eyes, make sure I don't have any creases, and around the nose. So you're gonna need a setting powder. I don't have enough experience with setting powders to know which is the best kind. I know there's people who say that some are better than others. This one is OPV Beauty London, and you're gonna need this very specific tool. This is, what's it called? A powder puff. So you're gonna take it. This is something I learned from a makeup artist on TikTok, and it's incredible. You're gonna take your loose powder, you're gonna take your powder puff, you're gonna dip it into there, right? Kick it on, tap it, back of your hand. You're gonna tap off that excess, right? And we're just gonna press it up into our eyes like that and like pat it around. Wow, it looks so different. We're gonna pat it along the nasal crease. I don't know if you can tell the difference already on your camera, but in looking in the mirror right now, you can totally tell the difference because it gets rid of the shine and it just gets rid of any imperfections like immediately. It's almost like its own concealer. So we're gonna do it to the other side now. And I'm just gonna take the excess on there and I just kind of pat it around just to get rid of some of that shine because I don't like, some people like having a little bit of shine, natural glow as they call it, but I don't. I feel like I look greasy, but I'm not gonna cover my face with powder. We don't wanna do that. So just that little bit, and already my makeup is completely transformed. First thing, let's get it right out the gate since I get 10 comments per video. What kind of white eyeliner do you use? This is NYX Epic Wear. It is the liquid one with the black container. The white one does not work as well as this one. You need to get the one with the black container, not the white container. The only note for this one is it is very, very difficult to get off. Just like a warning, you need to have a good makeup remover. I only use my cellular water near my eyes, and that's the only thing so far that's been able to get it off very easily. Otherwise, you're just gonna scrub and scrub and scrub. So make sure that you have a makeup remover before putting this on. So I'm gonna kind of bring down in the center, kind of go at like a weird angle. The goal of doing the white eyeliner is to draw down the center of the eye, which is like a very common style in drag. Your goal isn't to extend the eye outward. That's not what we want to do. But if you get some on the outside, only a little bit, that's okay because you can cover it up with the black eyeliner at the end. That works.
I don't like this popsicle.
I failed Cade. He likes popsicles a lot, and I, you know, am charged with the duty of grocery shopping as someone that works at a grocery store, you know?
You would think.
And you would think I'd be better at it, and I made the horrible choice of picking up watermelon fruit pops. And they're the worst. They're not good. I try to do like a rounded base, you know, because she has these very like round, big ol' eyeballs. So I do kind of like a rounded base for her. Also, I'm trying to make her look more innocent, and just I want her to look different from other drag looks, so they all kind of have a different makeup shape that I go with when I do these characters. Another downside of this is that it takes forever to dry, so now we have to sit here and wait. Okay, this is also a very important step. You need white mascara. You're gonna put white mascara along the bottom lash line because you're doing kind of a illusion lash line. You need to get rid of your dark lashes that are connected to your face. This is not any special brand. We got this at a cosplay shop in LA. Any white mascara will do. I don't think it needs to be waterproof. I'm not crying yet. My favorite eyeliner so far has been the Benefit black eyeliner. The only issue is it dries out really quickly and it's like twice the price, so it's not as cost effective if I'm getting into cosplay literally almost every single day. So I'm gonna actually be using the NYX Epic Ink, and if it smudges, we're just gonna kind of deal with that together. The way we do the eyeliner is we're gonna take the line and then draw it up. Okay? It doesn't have to be perfect. And I'm telling that more to myself than I am to you. Because I have hooded eyes, you know, when I look like this, it's not gonna look the same as when I look like this. So we're not gonna do our eyeliner while we're shaped like this, because then I'm gonna lower my eyes, it's gonna look insane. We're gonna draw the line down, and then I'm gonna raise and see where it was. So a lot of people with hooded eyes like to do this like zigzag little thing with the wing. I think it's stupid, because I don't wanna close my eyes and then look like I have zigzags in my eyes. So what I'm doing is I'm putting it in the right spot, and then I'm taking it and I'm drawing it down. It's just this huge bit of black eyeliner, you know? And like, some people might be like, Ken, you close your eyes, that's so much eyeliner. But I don't know, I think it's kind of cool. You guys understand how much eyeliner I go through when I'm applying it on half of my fucking face. It's important to go all the way to the inner corner so that when you apply your lashes, it doesn't look weird. Okay, and now if you have hooded eyes like me, you sit here and you wait for it to dry. And it's the most painstaking process, because if you lower your lid, you ruin everything. How you doing? He's not very chatty. Oh, I forgot to do my fucking eyeshadow. Oftentimes, honestly, I do the eyeshadow after the eyeliner most of the time anyway, and then I reapply the eyeliner, so whatever. You know, we're not all perfect.
You're perfect. Got her.
Now we're gonna do the bottom part. So I usually pull it from here, go like, whoop, ah, ah. Yes, I do the sound effects every time. It helps the process, you know? So for Princess Peach, we are adding 2 false little lashes on the bottom.
Babies.
Because I forgot to do my eyeshadow the first time, now we gotta do it now. I prefer ColourPop eyeshadows to everything just because they're really, really, really pigmented. So this is one of their newer like Mad About You palettes, Mad About Hue. Even those like little like 3x3 eyeshadow palettes that like come in pinks, those ones work really well for Peach. So I'm taking kind of like darker pink shade, but not the darkest shade, and I am applying it kind of all the way up here because I have hooded eyes and you cannot see that much of my eyeshadow. I have to like put on a lot for you to be able to see it. And draw it down to the inner corner. Also kind of mixing it with this one so that it's a little lighter on the middle of the eye. We're gonna take, this is their Fade Into Hue palette. It has more shimmer in it, and I personally, like, there are some people that are all about like matte eyeshadow when they're doing cosplays because they want it to look natural, but I don't know if you've noticed, but nothing about me is natural at any time. So we're gonna use this bright pink one just all over. Just all over. I want it to be shiny, I want it to be loud. I'm just gonna take this really light shade of pink, take it with my finger, apply it to the inner corner of the eye, and kind of blend that out into the center so that it gives me some kind of dimension. What am I doing next? Oh, mascara. Okay, mascara, just a quick mascara over the eyes. Well, you could take more eyeliner and put it on to the places that you just got eyeshadow all over if you're someone like me that did the steps all opposite. Yeah, oh god, I just threw that. Now the next step is the big blush. I'm really just gonna cake it on. Like, I want to look insane. You know, when I first released Princess Peach, I got so many comments about how I do my blush because I'm doing a very drag style. I got so many comments, Ken, we would like you to do less of that. If you could do less of the contour, less of the blush. So in response to that, I've actually added a new step. So before I would just blend it downwards, you know? And now my new step is to actually just cut the crease to make it incredibly obvious that I'm refusing to meet their demands. I love my art style and I'm sticking with it. You're gonna take a brush and a foundation that matches your skin tone, put it onto your hand. You're gonna take this brush right here, and I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna swipe. Are you ready? This is, the haters hate this. Haters hate, wait. The haters are gonna hate this one. They're gonna be so mad at me. Ready? We're gonna get them real good right now.
Get them.
Tag, ready, ready, ready?
Oh, no you didn't! You show them. You show them.
Just Kate hyping me up.
Cut it.
Yo, cut that fucking foundation. Yeah. Blend it out. I'm gonna take the same powder puff I did before and just kind of pat it over those spots to kind of set it a little bit with the residual setting powder. I'm not gonna apply more. I don't want my face covered in powder. The highlighter, the trick is using the cheapest highlighter you can find in a powder form because we're gonna cake it on there. I'm applying it with my fingers, okay? This is how I apply my highlighter. I'm not all about like, oh, the minimalist. No, I am swiping it on there. I want it caked on. I want to be seen from outer space all along the bridge of the nose. It's very important to add some underneath your eyebrows and on top of your eyebrows, really. I forgot to do my eyebrows. Do I really have to? This is a Benefit brow kit. I don't even know if they make this anymore. I hate doing my eyebrows. You dip it into the wax, you dip it into the powder. That's how they taught me how to do it at the store because people told me I had to start doing my eyebrows, and instead of being rebellious and cool, I went, okay, what we're gonna do are eyelashes. Where'd they go? The type of eyelashes I use are the really cheap big ones because I have to use them so much. I want them to look insane. I don't want them to look natural. Ah! Yeah, feels right. Setting spray. Okay, there's two options for lipstick. There's one that is longer lasting and one that looks better because the long lasting lipstick is sometimes just not as pigmented. But just for reference, like if you're wearing this to a con, like NYX Shine Loud, it's not super expensive. It's like $8 a tube, works really, really well. It does not come off under a mask. But I'm actually just gonna use a MAC liquid lipstick in the shade Retro Matte. This is that bright, bright pink. The real secret is I just have big lips. When you have big lips and you overline, it looks... So we're gonna overline on the top and the bottom, but not bring it to the corners of your lips. I usually just start out small with the shape and then I just keep extending it until it's big enough. Okay, we've done it. Let it dry for a second and then we're gonna do lip gloss. Any kind of goopy lip gloss works, but you know what is really cool actually to use that I've started using is that like it's like lip filler lip gloss, and basically it's lip gloss with cayenne pepper in it. It makes your lips burn. I've been using it recently in my cosplay videos and it looks really, really good on camera. But honestly, you can use any lip gloss, but this one is forget the filler. And it's like a lip filling lip gloss I got in a beauty box. And this is what the end result looks like with the wig and the accessory. If you have any other questions on the products, be sure to ask in the comments down below, see which ones I can get to. And if you have any requests for certain characters, be sure to leave those in the comments. Is it Dino Graveyard approved?
I'm not sure. Approved.